Good morning. Double Talk 73 here, your fishing friend. And away we go. I just thought I would continue on the mission we're working on the other day. We're going to take the advice of this seems kind of loud. There we go. Let's see what that sounds like. That's a little too low now. There we go. Advice of one of my old time followers, Wicked Viking. He said that better to fish for the catfish on a cloudy day. So we're going to fish on a cloudy day. Partly cloudy anyhow. Let's move over here a little bit. There we go. Line them up. Line them up. That's number 4 in it. So we'll go here at number 1. Then we're going to go to next morning, which should be right here. Should be a partly cloudy day. Should be a partly cloudy day. Da-da-dee. Says sunny. Good morning, BC. Don't you just love the weather indications on this thing? Well, I don't want to waste another coin, so we'll just go with what we got.
Screen elements.
Da-da-dee, da-dee-dee-dee. Where does 50 feet come from?
Fishing Planet, and just to eat fishing and having fun. Come take your shoes off. Chat and Sid is spelled 30 days premium giveaway today.
Yeah. Da-da-dee, da-da-da-dee. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Well, I got my shelves stained for my Coke machine thingy. Whatever you want to call it. Now I gotta get them.
Murky 1969. Sid. Hi DBL.
Hello, good morning. How be ye? We just trying to see if we can do any more of this mission. Now the weather on the homepage said that this is supposed to be a cloudy morning. Partly cloudy. It told a fabrication. Now this game wouldn't do that. No fabrications. By the way,
Sid. Good midday from Holland. And good morning to you.
well, thank you very much. Good morning to you as well. And the word today for the giveaway is sunny. S-U-N-N-Y. So you just type exclamation point sunny and you'll be in the drawing. I'll give it away about 11:30 my time, which is about an hour and a half from now. And you do have to be present to win.
EAC_Cox. Said. What shows in the top left while fishing is just the weather at the current time. What is shows on the weather screen in the menu is the general forecast for the entire day.
Aha, okay. But there's no way I can, without spinning a coin, find out where to go to cloudy or partly cloudy. Not going to sweat the thunder showers. I'm just going to fish. But thank you for the info. Well, are we or are we not supposed to mention what's going on in the Skype chat with the phones? I ain't quite figured out the yes or the no yet. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. That might be a big sorbin. Nope, it's a weak yellowtail. Redtail, I mean. Weak redtail. Money, though. Da-da-dee. Ba-da-da. What's the weather like in Holland? We're supposed to be in the middle 60s.
Said, go ahead with the phone stuff. Going to text you something in a minute that you don't need to mention yet.
Okay. You gonna send it to me in a whisper? Good morning, son.
Morning, Dad. You alright?
Yeah. I'm above ground. Good day.
EAC_Cox said, I will just text your phone if you want me to or Discord.
The phone's fine. That'll be fine. Thank you, thank you.
Raj1340
Hey, Rach.
said, hey DB, how's you and chat?
We're fine. The word today for the giveaway is sunny. S-U-N-N-Y. And what I'm giving away today is a 30 days premium. Same way as before. If you're on PC Steam, I'll just send you a gift card. If you're one of my friends. If not, if you friend me on Steam, I can send it to you after 3 days. Or you'll have to give me your PayPal email address so I can send it to you through PayPal. Either way. There you go, Rach. That's the way you do it. Come on, fish. Let's see, we need a gilded over 100 pounds. Ripsaw, sorbin, flat whisker. We're not going to catch any flat whisker with these mole cricket larvae. I have to use large cut or medium cut bait. Doo-doo-doo. All the other catfish like these larvae, but they don't. This might be a uni of some kind, huh? Or not. It's money. That's what counts. Well, okay, I think I got it, BC. Okay. Okay.
I caught a 90-pound mirror carp beaming face with smiling eyes.
Cool. Well, I guess what I can mention, y'all, is Fishing Planet. A new app is on iPhone. It's not on Android yet, but it is on iPhone. So, if you want to start leveling up again, you can start all over again on the iPhone. Now, there's still fixes to be made, so it's not perfect. Well, that would figure it was a red tail. Been nice if it had been a gilded right weight, wasn't it? But anyhow, I didn't want to mention it until I found out I could, so BC said it was okay. But that's what I wanted to say. They're talking about it on our developer Skype. Da-da-dee. Da-da-da. But with my eyes, I don't know if it do me any good. Even full screen is too small. Do-do-do.
Said, level again, not gone, be connect with the PC/Mac accounts.
No, it's a standalone app, from what I understand. And there's somebody on Facebook that's knocking people off if they mention the app. I don't know why. But that's their problem, not mine. Ba-do-do, ba-do-do-do-do. Do 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 do.
EAC_Cox.
Do 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 do.
It may in the future, but not at the moment.
True.
They are still busy with everything going on with Ukraine at the moment to be trying to make it cross-play.
Correct. That was brought up in conversation as well. In the future, perhaps. But right now, like I say, it's just a standalone app, from what I understand. Do do do. Do 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 do. But anyhow, hope y'all are having a good morning, good day. I usually look on my weather on my phone first time when I get up.
Argaro said, it's great that they keep going with it. For now I just stay on PC, haha.
Me too. Me as well. But I've got a weather app, and it tells me, what current temperature is and the lookout for the day and whatever. And then down here at the bottom it says precipitation. Precipitation last 24 hours is 0%. When I let Hercules outside last night, it was pouring down rain at 9:30. But I guess that was my imagination, because this app says 0%. Oh well. It says it's supposed to be 63 here today, the high. And sunny this afternoon. Sunny, sunny. Sunny. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny. You smiled at me and really, really eased the pain. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, got one. There we go. All right. Thank you. We're getting there. Now I think for the rest of them I got to go back over to the other spot. I don't think I catch any of those here. That big. I don't remember. Been a pretty good while since I fished here. Or we can change bait, can't we? Let's change baits. There it is again. I don't know why that goes down. What are you doing with that on there? Okay. This is what I want. This is what I want. I want huge. My light's in my eyes. I can't see what I'm doing. Can't see what I'm doing. Well, I'll bring the other two in. I can do it from the inventory page a whole lot easier, can't I? Da 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 dee dee. Sunny one so true. I love you. There we go.
Wicked_Viking said, you can catch them all in this spot, but it's easier to catch the smaller species closer to land 30 to 45 feet out.
Okay, we'll do that then, Wicked. Thank you. We'll go here. Da-da-dee, da-dee-da-dee-dee. I tried to go to a cloudy day, Wicked, and it said this was supposed to be a cloudy morning. I can catch it out there. But when I got here, it wasn't cloudy. Da-da-dee, da-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-da-dee. I love you. Do-do-do-do. I couldn't do that again if I tried to stop all in at that distance. Now let's see what happens. Like I've said before, Wicked, this is all a community effort anyhow. We all work together to try to get these things done and learn a little bit along the way. So thank you for your input. That's funny. BC seems to always be blue on the chat, and Wicked, you always seem to be red on the chat. I think that's interesting. And Mall Dropper always seems to be gray. I love me. Excuse me. Okay, come on. Don't just nibble at it. Take it. Don't just shake it. Take it.
Wicked_Viking said, I look good in red. Smiley face.
Smiley face. I look good in orange. Go Vols. Man, every team I rooted for got knocked out of the Final Four or March Madness. UTC Mocs, Lady Vols, the UT Vols, the men. What other team did I root for? Oh, mercy, I done forgot now. But Duke's still in it. I'm rooting for Duke. Coach K. Final season. Man, that'd be a way to go out, wouldn't it? Win the NCAA championship. They could just do it. You never know. Can't you smell? Who was somebody else I was rooting for got knocked out? Xavier beat Texas Tech last night. I mean Texas A&M.
I catch today the Colosso carp. I was bussy for 30 minutes real time. But got it. 62.3 kilo IQs, that's 137.30 pounds.
Way to go. Way to go.
Said, UNC is going to be trying hard. If they win, he won't have a winning record against them.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll still be rooting for Coach K. Can you imagine as a child trying to learn how to spell his name? Krzyzewski? There's only a Y and an E as vowels in the whole name that's this long. But that's it. That's fun. By the way, anybody else wants in the drawing for 30 days premium, the word is sunny. Just type in exclamation point sunny. But there again, you have to be present to win.
EAC_Cox said, I don't think most adults can spell his name LOL.
I can't. I just say it. Krzyzewski. Coach K. That's the easiest way to. COACH space K, capital K. There you go. I spelled it. Oh, Lordy. Ooh. You know, I didn't look to see if my camera was in the right place or not this morning. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Come on, fish. I'm going to have to leave one out there so I can get money. Let's do that. Let's leave this one with a big liver out there. Well, I put it on there too. There it is again, a silly thing. Da-da-dee. Da-da-da. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. There we go. That's the money shot. Huh? The other three is a mission shot. That one out there is a money shot. Still says it's sunny though. Maybe it'll get cloudy later. Good morning, Acid. Hello, hello, hello. And Cobra's purple. And Acid's always pink. Interesting, interesting, interesting. But do remember, if you do win the drawing, the giveaway, if you're not a friend of mine on PC Steam, I can send it to you directly as a gift card. If you're not a friend on Steam and you win, you'll have to friend me on Steam or send me a friend request that I can acknowledge. Then it'll be 3 days before I can send it to you. Or you can whisper me your PayPal email address and I can send you the cash. Either way. That way people that are on Xbox and Win 10 can also, if they have a PayPal account, can still get it. Man, I tried a long time ago to send Fluffy Throne an Amazon gift card. He's in the UK. Man, it took him a week of jumping through hoops to where he could claim that gift card. So we don't want to do that again. Or if you're in the United States and you want an Amazon gift card, I can do that. Hadn't thought about that one. Wicked, you're gonna have to whistle me up some fish here.
Happy said, in 500 feet turn left. Rerouting, turn left in 200 feet. Rerouting. Calculating. Your destination is on the left.
Good morning, Happy. Did I tell you once about being in Alaska? Went on vacation up there and took my TomTom.
Hey buddy. Good morning.
Good morning. I took my TomTom with me so we could kind of get around. And we're going down the Homer Spit, which is just a narrow piece of land with one road down the middle most of the way. Then a few little side roads to the left, because over here on the right is the Arctic Ocean. I'm talking about 50 or 60 feet right of the road, right of the shore is ocean, okay? We're going down to Homer Spit. We're going to spend the night there at a bed and breakfast and then go halibut fishing the next morning. So I had the address of the place we were going to, and that road down through there is just almost as straight as an arrow. I mean, it's just straight. And all of a sudden, my TomTom says, in 500 feet, turn right. Well, in 500 feet, we were still going straight down that road, and the Arctic Ocean was on my right. So needless to say, I didn't turn right. And then we come to where the spit kind of opened up in the town of Homer, and it said turn right. There was nowhere to turn right. It was docks and piers and whatever. Nothing there. So I stopped at a convenience store to get some gas, and went in there and asked the lady if she knew where this address was, and she didn't know. And this guy came in and was delivering gas there, and I said, do you know where this address is? He said, no, but there's this guy that was behind me, he's over there getting some gas, is a delivery driver. Okay. So I went and asked him. He said, yeah, no problem. Go out the end of the parking lot here, go up that road past the church, second driveway. Said it's an alley, but they call it a driveway. The second alley, turn to the right, and then when it forks, it'll be on your left. It's okay. So sure enough, we go up there, and there's an alley with a street sign on it. Was the right name of the street. So we drove down through there. Didn't find anything. Turned around and came back, and the address was facing the other way. It was like, here's the mailbox. The address was here, but it was facing, if you come from this way, there's nothing on it. You come from that way to see the address. So we found it. It was a pretty place. All pine and hardwood, and I'm glad we was upstairs, because those hardwood floors, because it was like a duplex, a 2-story duplex, with a beautiful view out the window of the Homer, the sound out there. It was beautiful. But walking around on that hardwood floor, I'm sure we tried to be as quiet as we could, but I know it was still probably noisy downstairs. Next morning, get up and go down to the dock where we're supposed to. Who have we got here? Cracking Tiger. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome to our family-friendly stream. Is that Cracking Tiger instead of Crouching Tiger? But welcome. But anyhow, go down to the piers and look around, walk around, and found our boat. I'd made reservations for myself and my wife. It was like $300 something for all day long. I didn't care. We were up there. We were vacationing. We were going to have some fun. The boat was about 32 feet long, and my wife looked at it and looked out at the sound and the waves. She said, I ain't going. She gets seasick pretty easy and hadn't taken any Dramamine, but she said, I ain't going. I said, okay, darling, I understand. So we got on the boat. We take off, and she's piddled around there in Homer. About noon, a storm started rolling in. There were no refunds, no partial refunds. We'd caught some fish, but we're headed back to we're fishing pretty far out from the docks area, and we're fishing in 450, 500 feet of water, so it's a halibut feet on the bottom. It's a long way up. You feel like you got a Volkswagen on the end of your line, and the fish only weighs about 30 pounds. But then, anyhow, we come in and sat down, started drinking coffee and talking. There were 3 other guys there and me. And we're cruising back towards the dock, and all of a sudden, a wave hits the side of the boat, and we get shoved over 20, 30 feet, just bam. And we all lean like this. So that was exciting. About another 10 minutes, another one does the same thing. I was glad to get back, and I'm glad she didn't go, because she would have been sicker than a dog. It was like a real-life adventure ride at an amusement park. But anyhow, if you want in the drawing today, the secret word is sunny. S-U-N-N-Y. What we got there? If I got too big a hook on for the littler fish, I got 8s on. They seem to be nibbling, but they don't seem to be biting.
Ever watch Deadly as a Catch?
Oh yeah.
I think that's what the show is called.
It is. It sure is. That's one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. You know that? The way it's classified, that is more dangerous than the guys that handle explosives, to blast roadways and mines and tunnels and whatever. That job is, they lose somebody, 1, 2, or 3 people every year, real life, overboard or whatever.
Sure is. I wouldn't go near a boat during a storm.
They're out there pulling pods in, waves coming at them 30 and 40 feet tall. And those boats ain't small, and they still do this, They try to put the nose into the waves so it'll crash over the bow instead of hit this, because a lot of times they've lost ships because a wave hit the side of the ship and just roll it over. And you get in that water, even with those life suits on, you're good for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then you're a goner. And you're not 30 minutes to an hour from heliport where somebody can come and save you. Chances are, if that boat overturns, you're a goner, even if you're still alive when you go into the water. So that's a tough way to make a living. And if they're hauling pots and things are working good, they'll work 24 hours, 36 hours. Make that money. Let's put smaller hooks on here. Let's try that. Let's put some 6/0 on there. Da da dee 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 dee. Da 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 dee dee dee. Da da dee. Every one of them got set back. Da da dee. At least I can scroll down this and put what I want on there. Let's put a 6/0.
Ever seen the show River Monsters?
Mm-hmm. Sure have. Of course, a lot of times that guy wants to go catch some river monsters, and he doesn't catch what he wants to catch. But he tries. I like the huge catfish they caught in the Mekong Delta. Man, those dudes were big. I mean, some kind of big. And he went in the Amazon once and was catching Paraiba. I thought, that's pretty cool. We catch them bigger on here, though. Now let's see what happens. See if we can't catch some fish now. Do. Catch the fish. For whatever it's worth, the way that acid typed in the chat, that's the way you get in the drawing. And like I say, you have to be present to win. Which will be about an hour. You don't have to stay an hour. You can leave, but you need to come back if you want a chance of winning.
Said, yes sir, I couldn't believe the size of some of those fish. That catfish was a real monster. Bigger than a golden retriever.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. It's like these two Louisiana gator fishermen, gator hunters, saying, call Elroy and see if his son go with us tonight. So we need some bait. So they tie a rope around his waist and throw him in the water and they swim real fast. And when the gators come after him, we jerk him back out of the water and catch the gators. Not none of me.
Happy said, swamp people.
Yeah.
It's Hart 1976.
Hey, Hart.
TV.
Hello, Hart. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all. That'll take care of it, shouldn't it? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, all. Well, fish, are you going to take their bait or are you just going to be obstinate? Right now, I'm believing obstinate. Da-da-dee. Da-da-ba-da-dee-dee-dee.
Said, how are you doing today?
I am fine. The only thing that bothers me more now on a regular basis is my knee bones. My right knee. Arthritis. Well, I put some Mutai oil on it the other day. I'll show you what it is. Almost knocked it off. I get this at an Asian market here in a town next to Chattanooga called East Ridge. And the kickboxers, this is what they use. You know, their tendons and muscles and the way they kick with their legs all the time, they get real sore. And they use this stuff religiously. So I figured, there's me a flat whisker. I figured if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. But it will. It smells like horse liniment. But it's something they've been using for hundreds of years. And I usually buy 8 or 10 bottles when I go there, so I don't have to go back too often. And if somebody talks about feeling bad and whatever, I'll give them a bottle and tell them, rub it in good and hard. Brett had hurt a tendon in his right arm pitching, and it was very sore. He couldn't throw a cotton ball. So I took the Mutai oil and rubbed it on his tendon. He went to bed. Now it smelled strong, but anyhow, he went to bed. Next morning I did it again, and in less than a week he was back to throwing baseball again. Now we're talking about a tendon that he'd stretched and hurt. Stuff is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. How many of y'all have portable generators that when the power goes out you can power your house with? Just curious.
Said, I'm going to the Congo again. Been doing a few comps this morning.
There you go. There you go. I have an 8,000 watt generator. Runs on gas. I'm fixing to upgrade to a 10,000 that will run on dual fuel, either gasoline or propane, because I've got propane bottles here. Don't have a grill anymore, propane grill anymore, so I might as well get something out of them. See, that's what I need. Where did you catch that trophy? Would 19 pound do it? Sorbin? Yep, that would have done it. But anyhow, a buddy of mine came down. What we did, I had bought a 125-foot extension cord for my son to use when he had that concession trailer. It was where he made shaved ice treats. 125-foot cable. It was the conductors were size 10, so I had a 10-3, and we had to run it close to 100 feet from where the power junction box was for everybody that was up in this area. So anyhow, we took that, and my generator's got a 240 volt 30 amp twist lock plug-in. So I took this extension cord and I took the end off of it. You know, it's got the 3 prongs, 3 110, 3 220s plug-ins on the end. I cut that off and got another pigtail for my dryer, and spliced it in onto the end of that extension cord. And then whenever I want to use my generator to power the whole house, what I do is I pull the main breaker out of the box. I don't just flick it off, I pull it out, so there's no chance that electricity can jump across a trip breaker and feed back up through the line. Because if power's off and the linemen are working on getting the power restored, if they don't know that there's power feeding back, they could get electrocuted. So I pull the main breaker, and then I plug that receptacle, that dryer receptacle into, or that dryer plug into the dryer receptacle, and crank up my generator. You make sure your heat's off, make sure your water heater's off if it's electric, make sure that the stove and everything else is turned off, fire up the generator, and then you can turn everything on. I can have the air conditioning on, or the heat on, or whatever I want on in the house. If it's an electric water heater, you can have it on, everything in the house running, and that generator will handle it. And that way, by pulling that breaker, I don't have to worry about back feeding into the supply line. But the new one I'm going to buy has got a 30 amp and a 50 amp twist lock. So I'll buy me another cord to put on in that 50 amp twist lock. So then I'll have a 30 amp and a 50 amp. And I told the people on either side of me, if you want to help me fuel this generator, when the power goes out, we can run an extension cord over to your house, either one, and you can still power your house up. So we'll see what happens. We did lose our power night before last. It kept winking, and we've got one of those doorbells that plugs into a socket, receptacle.
You expecting to lose power?
Hey, this is Tennessee. Yeah, I do. And it can be anywhere from an hour. One time we lost it for 10 days in the snow and ice. And I heated the inside of the house with a kerosene heater. I didn't like it. I had to keep real good watch on the flame to make sure the flame was not turning yellow. Keep it good and blue, so I know it's got a good complete combustion. Keep a window open, but we hung curtains where going down the hall. Didn't have any heat going that way, so the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room, that's where we kept the heat. And that's where we slept, on the couch and recliners for 10 days once I got everything set up. So shortly after that, I went and bought some natural gas fireplace logs. Brought them home, installed them. Had a gas company come run a gas line up so they wouldn't raise Cain if I run my own gas line. Which I used to work on gas appliances, so it would have been no big deal, but I let them do it so there wouldn't be any problem with them. And fired it up, worked just fine. I left it on about 30 minutes, but I had to turn that thing way down because it was getting hot in there. I mean hot. I mean, it put out some good heat. Turned it off. That was in 1993. 10 or 12 years later, we had another storm. Lost power for a while. I tried to start them things. It wasn't going to happen. I thought, well, maybe it's a thermocouple. On the Pilot, because it's a thermocouple, it produces a microvolt current because of the heat expansion of the bimetal in there, which keeps the valve open so gas can flow. So I went and got another thermocouple put in. Nope, that wasn't it. So I got a little propane torch and put it on, laid it down where it would be on the thermocouple permanently, and tried every way in the world to get gas to come through those logs. Wasn't going to happen. And I hadn't messed with it since. I'm glad I didn't pay but a couple of $300-400 for them. Hey, Dennis. Morning. The word today is sunny, if you want in the drawing, for the 30 days premium. Either friend me on PC Steam if you're not, and I can send it to you that way, or you can send me your
Sunny. It's snowing here, LUL.
Cool. You have beasted me? I hope not. Bested, beasted? Welcome to our family-friendly stream. Thank you for the follow. But I hadn't messed with it.
Said, hey DB, how are you?
I'm okay.
You haven't beasted me. Said,
I'm okay.
You haven't beasted me. Said, good luck. You haven't beasted me. Said, to all.
Well, thank you. That's very nice. And welcome to the chat.
Stickman61.
Oh no!
Said, my son used his GI Bill to train as a mechanic and go to a power gen course.
Wow.
He's now a generator technician. Good paying job for his whole career.
There you go. There you go. Now, is that for hydroelectric type generator? Nuclear generator? Well, I know a guy that was in the military. He was in the Air Force and somehow got nuclear training. He went for work for TVA as just a control room technician, making $200,000 a year. Just a technician. And he did that for 5 or 6 years, and he wound up being a supervisor, making close to $500,000 a year. Just making sure things run right. Of course, that's kind of important, isn't it? Because I only live maybe 25 miles from Sequoia Nuclear Plant. Every first Wednesday of the month, we hear the siren go off. The warning siren, if there's a problem. And every dog for miles starts howling. Because this thing runs for a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and it's loud. And them dogs just howl and howl and howl because it hurts their ears. I told my son, Brett, I said, let me put you in school and you go to HVAC training.
Emergency outer for large buildings,
Okay.
communication centers, healthcare facilities.
There you go. That's Generac type stuff. Cool. But I told him, I said, let me send you out here to Chattanooga State and you can be an HVAC technician and you'll have a job the rest of your life, a good paying job. He thought about it. Now he's already been out there and only lacked one course to get an associate degree in sports management. But that way, a lot of the prerequisite stuff, the English and all that other stuff, he'd already have done. And he could go to night school and be an HVAC technician in a year and a half. You back again?
No, I'm gone now.
You gone? But he hadn't done that yet, so he's supposedly got him a good job. They'll call him back one of these years, days, whatever.
Look. That wasn't nobody important. Telemarketer.
You didn't block it?
Yeah,
There was some money.
I already blocked it. You dropped it on the floor.
Okay, thanks. Her could like that. Be safe.
All right.
Get that money, $2,000. Help pay the bills. Da 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 dee da dee da. We're gonna catch one or two more fish here, and I'm gonna go back to the point. Lordy, 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 lordy. But TGIF, right? Of course, when you're retired like I am, excuse me, every day's a Saturday. I was sitting here leaned back in my chair with my feet propped up last night, letting the TV put me to sleep, take a nap. I was, I don't know, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. And my oldest son called and said, "What you doing?" I said, "I just leaning back, my feet propped up, resting my eyes." And he said, "I'm still young to do that in the afternoon. I can't do it." And I said, "See, he's 54 or 55, I forget which." But he said, "I'm still too young to do that." And I said, "Nah. If you could clear your mind and relax, you can go to sleep just about any time." That's the key. I understand that the government had a program where they were teaching the infantrymen, because when they're deployed, they're on stress, all the time stress. Afghanistan, so and so, Iraq, where they were a lot of stress, couldn't sleep. So a psychologist came up with a program to teach them how to clear the mind and think of a pleasant spot somewhere in their youth that was very, very pleasant. Babbling Brook, a trip on a lake or something like that. But just don't think about anything else but that. And said after they learned this program and learned how to utilize it, in 5 minutes or less, sound asleep. No matter where they were. I think that's pretty cool. I can't do it. My mind is all the time going something back and forth, around and around. Or I'll get to you ever try to follow or retrace your thought processes? I'm thinking of this. Well, what I thought of this before it brought me to that. Thought of that to brought me to that. Thought of that to brought me to that. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's do this the fast way. Da-da-dee, da-dee-dee-dee. In case you don't know what I'm doing, I'm getting back over here without having to reel everything in. Da-da-dum, da-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-dee. Da-da-dum-dum, dee-da-da-dum. I think that's number 1. Nope, it wasn't either. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-dum. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Somebody walking behind me. Gonna sneak up on me. Sneak, 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 Pink Panther. Anybody wants in the drawing, the word is Sunny. And before we draw, I'll explain everything. The criteria. Like I say, the main thing is you have to be present to win. Da-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. Da-dum-dum-dum. Oh, get up there. You gotta be taller than that. That's a nice crooker, though. Nope. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Put some shades on. Get rid of that glare. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Well, Wicked, we're catching them. They just ain't the right size, are they? Not yet. Not yet. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. Flat whisker. But anyhow, sometime when you're just sitting watching TV and wool gathering, whatever, try to trace back your thought stream. Like, yeah, I defy or would surmise you can't go back more than 4 or 5 different strings. It's just the mind, the way it works. What made me think of this? 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 The reason I told you all about that generator and plugging into your dryer receptacle, that way you don't have to buy a transfer switch. And transfer switches they start about $500-600 and they go up into the thousands. And if you do it the way I suggest, you don't need a transfer switch because you're not putting power back in the line. Just trying to help. Like I say, I'm not advising you to do that. That's just what I do. It works for me. And I've got, I think it's 12 gauge Romex run all through my house, so I know I don't have to worry about my lines wiring in the walls and everything overheating and starting a fire. And the reason I buy a 10-3 extension cord is so I don't get a voltage drop from the generator to that dryer receptacle. And I told that to a buddy of mine. I don't know how the generator thing came up in conversation. Toby's a pretty smart guy. Used to be a steeplejack. Made a lot of money. Bought land, sold it. Bought land, sold it. But anyhow, he lives in an area north of me called Birchwood. They lose power a lot. I mean, they're way up the highway out in the woods. And he loses power quite often, so he's got a good generator. And he said, you know, I never thought of that. Why didn't you tell me that 50 years ago? I said, why didn't you ask me 50 years ago? Well, come on, fish. You know, one of our founding fathers, Ben Franklin. Not Franklin, who was it? Was it Edison? Maybe it was Edison. When they were working with electricity, tried to steer the United States. See, Edison was working on AC, and Tesla was working on DC. But they tried to steer the power company and everything into DC. It was easier to produce, less hazardous to human life, And for some reason they went with AC. I guess it was all about this, huh? Money, 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 money talks. So that's why we have AC instead of DC, because you can run a lot on DC that you have trouble running with AC because of the electricity has a sine wave. If you got a single phase, you got two waves going like this. Okay, a sine wave. Well, with where they cross, you get a dip in voltage or power. But with DC, you have three waves, if I remember my schooling right, and they never cross. All three of them never cross. Now, two might cross at different times, but when those two cross, the other one's not. So you get a better consistent power. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, come on, fish. Help us out here. Help us out here. Help us out here. Well, I'm going to cast this a little further out. Let's go a little further out. Out where the big fish is. Da dee 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 da 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 dee da da dum da dee 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 da 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 dee dee dee. Da 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 dum dee 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 da da dee 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 da bum. Well, we're going to have her drawn in about 30 minutes, y'all. There's my old man cast. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Da-da-dee.
Old Willow's crowd.
Hello, Willow.
Now hosting you.
Well, thank you, Willow. Appreciate that. How's your day going? Hope it's doing good. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. I can't see which one's blinking. Must be 3. Yeah. 3's not bright enough. The others seem to glow up good, but ooh, there's a nice fish. 160-pound redtail. Da-da-dee, da-dee-dee-dee. Let's move over here where I can watch the spring arm. Da-da-dee, da-da-da-bum. Da-da-da-ba-doo-doo.
Old Willow's crowd said, it's okay, just fishing in Merrill to get the next level to go to the maze. Old Willow's
There you go.
said, how's your day going?
It's going good. Everybody says, are you having a good day? I said, when you're my age and you wake up and you see something above you besides the inside of the coffin, it's a good day. It's a good day for singing the blues and singing the news, and it's a good day for here we go, for shining your shoes.
Said, morning DV.
Good morning, Hank. How be you?
Steelers 8320 said, how do I enter the draw?
In chat, you type !Sunny, SUNNY. That's it. That's all there is to it. Wrong one.
Dentist said, hi Sonny.
No, not I. ! There you go. Your I is an upside down exclamation point. Do 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 do.
Steelers 8320 said, thank you.
You're welcome. You're more than welcome. Thank you. Patadoo. There must not be many people fishing this morning. I usually don't have over 20 viewers. They usually run around 15, 16, 17, something like that. So I figure there must not be many people fishing this morning on the planet. Man, I'm looking forward to one of these days for them to have deep sea fishing on this game. That would be cool. We'd definitely have to have a bigger boat. A line from a movie we all know. Bigger rigs too. Bigger hooks, bigger bait. Hey Leo.
Hey guys.
Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Leo. Whatever it be where you are, be.
Hart 1976 said, "Me too. I want deep sea."
Yep.
Lee Penkins said, "Haha, right, that would be cool, DB."
Yep, I agree. Catch some big old white sharks, 2 ton. Yeah. Let it drag your boat around for 3 days.
Lee Penkins said, "Marlins."
Yep. Bluefin tuna.
Ratch 1345 said, "Sailfish."
Yeah. That's the marlin. Well, there's a sailfin too. Sailfin. Swordfish. Or jewfish. You know, jewfish are just groupers that get over 300 pounds. That's what a jewfish is. That would be fun. I'm sure that'd take a lot more program. You have to troll for marlin, sailfish, a lot of different sharks too. You have to troll for them. You ever watch that Wicked Tuna?
Ratch 1345
Yeah.
said, "Plenty fish in the sea."
Well, there's plenty of fish here too. There's all kinds of ones and zeros. Ones and zeros, ones and zeros. I've got to send an email today to a friend of mine in East Essex, UK. Haven't heard from him for a while. He has a disease, something like Crohn's times 10. His whole body is constantly in pain. Nice guy. He can't sit down for more than 5 minutes. He can't lay down for more than 5. He can't stand up for more than 5. Oops, wrong one. And we've been buddies in this game for a long time. From when we were farming St. Croix, so we get to California. That's a long time ago, y'all. Long time. You like Tootsie Roll? Lasts a long time, lasts a long time. Well, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? We may never know. Do. Well, you're in there, Ace. Way to go. Anybody wants to know how to get in a drawing, what Ace Hart just typed in there, that's how. And we'll go, like I said, you do have to be present to win. That's the only really criteria. I know if BC wins, he said he'll say roll it again because he's already got a bunch of premium left. Or if he wins, he can give it to somebody. I don't care. That's up to y'all. I put it up there for you to win because that's what I use the money that I eventually get from some subscriptions for.
Morning, DB.
Hello, Waka. Waka, waka, waka.
Said, 1, 2, 3, crunch 3.
That one I don't get. Sorry.
3000.0. Said, good morning, DB and chat. How is the fishing?
Wet. Morning, Dre. You didn't want to hear that, did you? The word today is sunny. Just like Ace Hart. just put in there. And it is for 30 days premium, if you want it. Or you can take it and give it to somebody. That's up to you. Well, we're catching them. They just ain't big enough, are they? Not yet. We'll catch
3000.0. Said. LOL.
Da-da-dee, da-dee-dee-dee. Yep, sir. 10,000 comedians out of work and you're trying to be funny. Ha ha ha. Well, we'll have our drawing in about 20 minutes.
Beef Hankins. Said. What time's the drawing today, DB, so I can make sure I'm still here?
In about 20 minutes. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. I wish I could give something to everybody that entered. I really do. We did give away 5 things one day when I had, for that last tournament that we had, the catfish tournament. I had DLCs or something for them left over when the developer could still give me DLCs. So we gave them all away. Wouldn't done any good to have stuff like that after the tournament ended, would it? So then I didn't have anything to give away for a while.
Said. Yes, soon as I finished typing the top hit enter, you said 20 minutes, haha.
There you go. That's the way it goes, isn't it? My wife gets upset. We have been married this June will be 48 years. And we know each other pretty well. And I have a fairly analytical mind. And she'll start talking. And I'll answer the question that she gets about halfway through the question. And it upsets her. Let me finish. I said, I know what you're going to say. Let me finish. Okay. So I have to remind myself to let her finish and not answer the question before she finished stating the question. I thought the gilded and the red tail would be the hard one to catch. Looks like the littler fish are going to be the hard ones to catch, huh? But this is money. Give me money, that's what I want. Give me money, that's what I want. Come on, fish. Da-da-dee-dee. Woof. My buddy Hercules. Well, he come down there this morning bumming off the hard for his snack, and I told him it's too early. He gave me a look like, well, I want it now. It's too early. He turned around and walked off. Uh-oh. This is too big to be a trophy, isn't it? Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? Oh well. You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Oh well. I know, you used to wish you could sing, now you wished I could. I still think my dream job would have been a gospel singing bass fisherman. That'd be the best of both worlds, I tell you, I think. That's my opinion, Your Honor, and I'm sticking with it. I'm going to let my iPhone catch this one. Prop it on the, up. Prop it up here on the space bar and let it reel it. Look, Ma, no hands. Oh, no hands. And if you wasn't here earlier when I mentioned it, they now have the Fishing Planet app on iPhone. You can download. I guess it's free. Most everything else, until you get it's free.
Scratch 1345 said, I'm on leaderboard for every fish on Weeping Willow.
Oh, congratulations! Congratulations! The only way I can get on the leaderboard here lately is if I just walk up and stand on it. This must be a uni. The way it's fighting, or a big trophy. Gilded or red tail. Number 2 got off. Da da dee 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 dee. Well, iPhone, anyhow, the Fishing Planet app. So if you download it from the App Store, you can start leveling up again. Get to start all over. Learning how to use the controls might be interesting. I haven't downloaded it because with my eyes, even this. Now, here's the other thing. I think you can play it on an iPhone tablet as well. Now, that would be better, wouldn't it? Now, my tablet's a Samsung, so it wouldn't do me any good. But I can see it on a tablet. Here we go. What we got? A trophy. All that fighting for a trophy. Da da dee 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 doo. Da da dee 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 dee. Ba ba bum. Do 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 bum bum ba do do. Well, we're catching fish. I guess I can't complain. It's a fishing game. Who'da thunk it? I have to wait till I stained my shells to put in my Coca-Cola case that I was stripping out and working on. I don't know if you can see the picture. Sometimes these pictures show up, sometimes they don't. Da-da-dee, da-da-da. Da-da-da-dee. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Da-da-dee-dee-dee. Well, thank you. Let me see if I can. Let me do this. Hold on a second. So I can see what's it showing up on the. That's my Coke machine. I stripped the guts out of it. This is what I started with. It's a 1980s Coke machine. And I stripped the guts out of it and lined it all inside. Yeah, this is the outer door, or that's the inner freezer door with the things that go up and down, the black stripes. But anyhow, I lined the whole inside of it with cabinet grade plywood and put blocks in the back, so the back wall is who we got here. Guido, welcome to our family-friendly stream. You're welcome anytime. What we got here? Number 4. So anyhow, I put where there's a 3-inch gap, so it's a false back inside. And you can store stuff in there if you don't want to spend $2,000 for a safe. I mean, who would look with the shelves in there? You put whatever you want to on the shelves. And the way I'll have it made is I don't know if you've seen them or not, but they have pipe shelf brackets, and they're actually real black iron pipe, and I got 6 of those, so I have 3 shelves there. Well, the ones at the top, you can grab a hold of those 2 shelves, they're on there for real, and you pull it down this way and the back comes down and you can take it out, and there's a 3-inch opening behind that you can store whatever you want to in there. keep it out of prying eyes or whatever. That's my story, Your Honor.
Argaro said,
Excuse me.
I wonder, if you put some catfish ground bait on the bottom rods, you will get more units. Or not. Raj 1345 said, thanks Argaro.
Well, you might, if you're using open or closed feeders. I know there's a comp fisher person that uses a lot of feeder rods, open closed feeders, in competition like down here where you try to catch something that's close to, what is it, 50 kilograms, it's 100 and what, 101 point something pounds, and does really, really well in that competition. And I've seen, he was giving me some advice about something I was fishing for, and I saw his rig, and hanging down I saw it had a feeder on it. So you find things like that out by trying them. Croaker, 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 croaker. That's a little bit bigger fish. A little bit bigger. No, it didn't either. It bent a rod. Lord. Another croaker. Really, the croakers, although they're sometimes the bait costs more than the fish, but per pound they're pretty decent paying fish. Used to aggravate that they're so small. Da-da-dee, da-da-ba. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ain't that a shame? This song gonna be on my head all day long today now.
Rash 1345 said, or got a good recipe for carp jet. Try catfish mixes later.
Okay. That's what you see. You got two people working. That's nice. Work together. Y'all are probably good friends too, aren't you? Better be, huh? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, I don't think there's a croaker. Well, we're getting right fish. This ain't big enough yet. I wonder how to put a bigger hook on. Let's put a bigger hook on this one. Let's put an 8 on it. Do 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 do. While I got it in. Ain't that a shame? Da dum boom. Rum boom. Da dee 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 da da da. Da da dee. Da da. Da da do 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 do. Da 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 dee dee dee. There we go. Oops, still did. Here we go. Let's see here. About a little less than 10 minutes we'll have our drawing, okay? Well, thanks to y'all. The last time Twitch sent me any money for the subs, I got a little over $100. And they sent me a request for me to fill out a 1099. I don't think that $100 was going to make a significant difference in my tax status, because I don't make enough money to file taxes anyhow. So I just ignored it. They can turn it in the IRS if they want to, but all the IRS got to do is call up my tax status and they'll find out that $100 ain't going to make a difference. But it's something, thanks to y'all, that I can give back to y'all. That's what I like about it. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I guess by ignoring IRS things, I'm not violating terms of service with Twitch. I notice we don't get any youngins on here anymore. You can tell when you get really youngins on here. I'm talking about 4th and 5th graders because of the questions that they ask. I mean, I don't mind them being on here as long as Mom and Dad said it's okay. But that's also why I have it stated that the channel for 18 and older. Not because of what's on here, but because I don't want some youthful person or player to get on here and get their feelings hurt, go to Mom and Daddy, and then we get reported to Twitch police. The only thing that I've got, didn't get a strike on it, but when I used to have, what's it called? Pretzel on here all the time.
Twitch will probably have to stop sending payments without the tax ID. Linux rocks. Said. Morning DB Neo Volkswagen.
Good morning, Rox. We're going to have a drawing here in about 5 minutes. And if you want in it, it's exclamation point Sunny. Sunny is the word. SUNNY. I don't know. We'll find out. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do. Well, we got us another one too big. But it's money, ain't it? Okay, phone, do your thing. Do your thing. Probably when we get this one in, we'll have our drawing. Da, 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 da. Hey, but thank y'all for hanging with me. You make it fun for me. You really do.
Linux rocks. Said. I made another FP account. Now I have it on my iPhone LUL.
There you go. I don't think, you see,
Said. LB.
yeah. I'm level 80, Guido. If you'll look, well, you can't see it.
Said. Zombie. Some people really have too much free time. Laughing face.
Welcome to the chat, Guido. I'm level, on this, and I'm level 80 and 300 and something rank.
Here, Guido. Said. I'm Italian.
I would guess that with the name Guido. I really would.
Hey, dentist.
I really would, Guido. See, one of my favorite characters on Saturday Night Live was Guido, Father Guido Sarducci. He was one of my favorite characters on Saturday Night Live. There is an Italian gentleman here, it's a friend of mine, is Louris, Looriss. If you don't know him, I'd look him up. He's a nice guy, free with information. The only way we commuted? The only way we spoke was through translator, which took a while, but we got to talk. And but he really is a nice guy. Louris, Looriss, and he is Italian. I don't remember what city he lived in. But if you are Italian, it's nice to be able to use your native language speaking to others. Yep, we'll have our drawing when we get this fish in. If we get this fish in. Probably a red tail. I'll just let the others go. Ain't no big deal. There's lots of ones and zeros in the water. Hey, hey, hey. I used to be able to do my voice like Bill Cosby's Fat Albert was, hey, 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 it's Fat Albert. I can't do it anymore. It strains my vocal cords. Hey, hey, hey. Nope, can't do it. It's a different sound. Da da dee 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 dee.
Where are you from?
Tennessee, USA. Tennessee, USA.
Haha, still funny, haha.
Yeah. Yeah. Fat Albert says, hey, 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 it's Fat Albert, and I'm going to sing a song for you. We're going to play a game or two. I used to be able to do Louis Armstrong, too.
Dear Guido,
When you get older,
said. Country.
United States. When you get older and everything starts getting stiffer and harder and tendons and whatever, like Louis Armstrong. Hello. See, there again, I can't get high enough. Hello, Dolly. This is Louis. Dolly, it's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly. I can tell, Dolly. Oh, well. Fish in. Oh, it's a uni. Thank you very much. That's good money. Shall we get this last one in? Might as well. I didn't fabricate. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Maybe this will come in faster. I'm greedy.
Dear Guido,
I'm greedy.
said. Region Canada.
No. Tennessee. Southeastern USA, United States. Okay. So, let's get this over here. Da 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 da. And go full screen.
Dear Guido,
This.
okay.
No problem. Good questions. And let me do screen capture. Make sure I'm touching screen capture. Here we go. Now y'all can see what's going on. We'll do this. I had it right to begin with, didn't I? Here we go. Let's see. You're in. Let's put Berkey in. I put y'all in. Half Eden, put you in. Old Willow Scrub, put you in. Guido, put you in. Stickman, put you in. And Walker. Okay. Everybody's in. BC, did I see you in there? Huh. I didn't see you in there, BC. Do this. Here we go. Da, da, dee, 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 dee. Interesting. There you are. E. Okay. Now, before y'all start your congratulations and everything,
Mall Dropper
hey, Ma,
said. Doesn't even show me in the list, LOL.
let's see. There you are, right there. You be there. You be there.
Dennis said. Did I win?
Yesterday.
LUL.
You won yesterday.
Linux rocks.
You won yesterday.
Said. LUL. Mall Dropper said. There I am.
There you be. Please hold off on your congratulatory statements until we make sure whoever wins is here and how they want their winning sent to them, whether they want it if they're on Steam PC. If you're not a friend of mine on Steam, you can friend me on Steam, and I'll acknowledge and accept, and then I can send you the gift card in 3 days, which will be sometime Monday afternoon. Excuse me.
76 said. What happened happened to the voice thing?
I don't know. What are you talking about, Ace? I don't know what you mean. It still sounds the same to me. But anyhow, or you can whisper me your PayPal email address and I can send you through PayPal. Or if you're in the United States or Eastern region, United States, Canada.
Said. Sounds like it's on speakers away from the mic for us.
Huh.
Dennis.
Oh, that's coming through here.
Ace. The voice is now on his boxes and no longer on screen.
Yeah, because it's coming. I'm on this. If I go on the stream, now, does it sound better now? And now I'm back on stream. Or this way. Now I'm on stream. I didn't know it sounded any different.
Said. I go see you later maybe.
Okay, Guido. Welcome. Let's see.
S. Hart 1976. Said. I barely hear you but can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Dennis. Said. DB is referring to the voice that says out our messages. Here Guido.
Okay.
God bye.
Bye.
Underscore Cox. Said. It doesn't matter what capture you are on. OBS doesn't pick it up anymore.
Huh.
Ball dropper. Said. Nope sounds the same, it's really faint for us, which isn't a bad thing honestly. Ball dropper.
Okay.
Said. Honestly asterisk.
Okay. Go back to screen capture. Here we go. Anyhow, let's see Guido. We need to get Guido out of here. Because he's no longer here. Let BC check the list. Whoever wins, make sure you're still here. And we'll go from there. But anyhow, if you're in the Eastern region, I can send it. I say Eastern region, I mean United States region. I can send you an Amazon gift card if you prefer that. Or I can send it to your, wherever you are. If you have a PayPal address, I can send the cash to you through PayPal. Or if you're on Steam, friend me on Steam, I can send you a gift card that way. So whoever wins, just let me know which way you want to do it. Okay, so here we go. Good luck, everybody. Drum roll. And the winner is, good luck,
Nightman.
Old Willow Scrub.
Old Willow Scrub has won the giveaway.
Are you still here, Willow? I know BC's checking the list now. Willow, Willow, where art thou? Talk to me. Talketh thou unto me? Or typeth thou unto me?
PAC underscore Cox.
Okay.
Said. Not here.
Okay.
Linux rocks. Said. Not in list.
Okay, we'll roll it again.
1976. Said. Don't see him in the list.
Okay, roll it again. Here we go. And the winner is
Nightman.
Stream Elements. How can Stream Elements win?
Has won the giveaway.
How can Stream Elements win? They're not even on the list.
1976.
They're not even there.
LOL.
That's the first. Okay, I win.
Steelers 83 Said. Howdy now. Dennis. Said.
Dennis, are you the new Jambo? Now, y'all, I've told you before. See,
Hankins. Said. That's funny. Leox underscore it. Said. LOL.
I've told you, if there's a bug, I'll find it. Now, if the target there is not blacked in, should not, see, Nightbot, should not draw that name. So how Stream Elements won, I don't know. We'll just roll it again. Here we go. That's funny.
Said.
Stickman.
Stickman 61 has won the giveaway. Dennis. Said. These AI bots are getting out of control. Laughing face.
Laughing out loud. Stickman, are you still here?
EAC underscore
That's
com.
funny.
Said. Stream Elements was selected before you rolled. Once someone wins, Nightbot takes them out automatically.
That's funny.
Stickman 61.
Okay.
Said. I'm LBL80 and just got a hat. Roll again.
No. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, Stickman. Somebody else will thank you very much.
Nightbot
Lennox.
said.
Leo.
Has won the giveaway.
Leo. I know you're here because you was laughing a while ago. Da-da-dee, dee-dee-dee. So, Leo, you can say thank you, Stickman. Da-da-da, da-da-dee, da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. You still...
Underscore it. Said.
Okay. How would you like me to send you the premium? You want it? You want to friend me on Steam, or you want to whisper me your PayPal email address, or if you're in the U.S. region, do you want me to send it to you as a Amazon gift card? You tell me, and I'll get it out as soon as I can.
45. Said. Congratulations, clapping hands. As hard 1976. Said. Too bad you can't give Xbox gift cards on Xbox LOL.
Yeah, I know. But if I send you money through PayPal, that doesn't matter. You can use it wherever you want to. Because you can pay for stuff with PayPal.
Leox underscore it. Said. You already have my PayPal.
Okay.
I very much.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Said. Spudley 3GG.
I'll go back to the whisper and
61. Said.
I'll send it out.
And make nothing for a walk. Good day, everyone.
Yep. I'm done, y'all. Stick a fork in me. My wife says I'm not done. I'm finished. So I'll get that out to you, Leo. Leo XIT. Is the IT for information technology? Just curious. That's an important job. Of course, everybody's job is important, isn't it? Pays the bills. Most of the time. Mine did, sometimes. But anyhow, thank y'all very much. I appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging with me. We'll get this mission done sooner or later. Somehow. Some way or t'other. God bless you and your families. Take care, stay well, be safe, get vaccinated. They're saying now that people that took the Johnson & Johnson are not as protected as they should be.
Said. Just got a 92.6 pound mirror carb.
Cool. You tearing it up, aren't you, Rach? Way to go. But anyhow, the life you save may be your own, or somebody you love, or somebody you don't even know. But that's it. So I do appreciate your time. It's one of the most valuable things you possess, is your time. Because once it's spent, it's gone. Can't get it back. So thank you for spending your time with me. Let's do something different today. Let me close this out. Who have we got here? Hey, lad, Stu Lad. Thank you for your follow. It's not going to let me do what I want to do. Why not? Why not? Let's do it this way. There we go. Welcome to our... What does that mean? Layout 1 updated. What does that mean? I don't know. Huh. I don't know what that means. That is weird. There we go. Let's see what this says. Okay. There we go. Thank you very much for your follows, Stu Lad. Welcome to our family-friendly stream. Let's see if there's somebody on here that we can raid today. Da-da-dee, da-dum-dum, da-dum-dum, da-dum-dum. A lot of these people I don't even... Oh, there I am. Let's raid me. Let me get off screen. French, German. Good vibes. I don't know who that is. I don't know any of these people. Bayou Pops. Killer Czech Dutch. French, Slovakian, English. Hey, there's Ace. Ace, are you streaming? Says you're playing and says you're live. If you're streaming, Ace will raid you. How about that? Da-da-dee, da-da-dee.
S Hard 1976 said, "Wow, I see mine, LOL." S Hard 1976 said, "Yes, I am."
Okay, then we will raid you. How about that? Get back over here and get off of screen capture. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Okay, here we go.
S Hard 1976 said, "Smiley face, Ratch 1345 said, see you on your next live."
Oh, I spelled wrong. ACE. Oh, how did that? Okay, I spelled it right now. Let me do the command right. There we go. Try it again. There we go.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Maul. All y'all have a good one, okay? Come on up here. There we go. Okay, everybody. Show Ace Heart some love. Give her a follow. Let's go over and see what's going on. Show him your secret recipe, Ace. There's Cabman. Haven't seen Cabman for a long time. Oh, I hear your microphones. We still above ground, buddy. We still above ground. Okay. I'm going to turn my microphone off on my stream. You're welcome. Show them some love. Show them some love. So, here we go. That's about it, I guess. Oh, remember, PPPPP. Practice, patience, persistence, preparedness will produce. Learn a little bit, pass it on. That's the fisherman's way. And happy trails to you till we meet again. And I'll catch you later. So, y'all come back now, you hear? Let's see. I don't need to record.